everyone, Cindy with Small Space Farming. This is season 2, episode or part 3. So in this one, I'm going to show you what we've been working on and why we've been ignoring our poor vertical gardens. So in here, we have now set up a 20 by 10 greenhouse. So it is larger than our patio area, but it's still pretty compact in size. So if you've got a medium-sized yard, you could do something like that. What we've done is it's metal hoops. Hoop greenhouse is what they call it. It's cost us about $200. That came with netting, or not netting, but shade. The shade, though, is more for people who live in the northern area where it's cold and things like that. So I actually purchased sunshade to put on top of ours. We may have a couple of days in the winter time that I'll put the other one on, because 2 or 3 days out of every year we sometimes will have a hard freeze, and that's it. But for right now, the rest of the part of the year, we deal with the sun. So the sunshade, like I said, was about $100. We zip tied it together, and that's the basic construction. And I can do more videos later on about how we have this. Like, we use cement to hold the posts in because we get monsoon rains and really bad windstorms. So we did some things to help that, and we can talk more about that later. But for right now, what we have in here is I had 2 raised beds set up here that I got different things like peas and beans, and I got cucumbers. Have some carrots. Don't know if they're going to last. Probably not. Partly because it's the wrong season, and partly because that neighbor cat down there keeps thinking she should be in there, and I keep chasing the cat off. Isn't that's Sky. So I've got some geraniums around here to hopefully chase away pests. We'll see what happens. And then as we go back, I got over here a really sad basil plant inside a really sad, it's not an earth box, I forget the name of it. I tried a different brand, and it ended up just being a mess, and I'll do a review on that later. Those are tomato barrels. They're seeming to be really cool. So I got a bunch of tomatoes back there. This is the Tower Project is what this one's called, and we'll have it set up in a couple of weeks. It will hold 52 plants when it's up and going. Over here in the far corner, I got a pot with different herbs in it for calming. So I call that my calming pot. And then other herbs, and now we're back to our earth boxes. I love earth boxes. And I got some here, and I got some out front. But so I've got different things going here and happening. This is the poor little tomato plant that was inside the which one is that I had it in? A vertical garden. The name of the
garden greenstock.
Greenstock, thank you. So this was inside the greenstock, and that's why I pulled it out, because it just wasn't doing well. And I got to get some fertilizer and stuff, and I think next video it'll look a whole lot better. I got another little kind of container that I picked up at Home Depot and Lowe's. They both carry them. They're $30. They're called the City Pickers, and I'll be doing reviews on them. So far, I think I like them. They're less expensive than the earth boxes, but I don't know if I love them yet like I love the earth boxes. So that's the intro into our greenhouse, and we'll talk more about it later on. Oh, one other thing I wanted to say, didn't do this on my own. I had help from the gal that works in my yard for landscaping, Tina. She's awesome with irrigation. So we're too lazy, remember, we're the lazy people, to water everything. So she's got everything on the irrigation as of today. She's also helped me get this set up and set cement and things like that. So 2 women basically did this and put this all together. So yay, girl power. But I just am saying that because I want everyone to know that you can do this. I have no technical skills at all, or mechanical skills at all Yeah. With some help from Tina, we got this up and going. So, thank you, and I'll meet you in our front yard to show you what we're doing with the earth boxes for part 4.